Casa is being used for qualification for CAC games, Central American Caribbean Games. The deadline for that submission is December 1st. Casa finishes on the 29th, so we could not even delay it at all. So somebody had to do it. When Casa looked about who is best to pick it up, when I was talking to my friends on the board, they're like, oh, we know that Guyana is probably going to put their hand up because we have the capability and the confidence to know we could pull this off. And the reality of it, because we hosted last year and we hosted many Casas, in many things, muscle memory kicks in and we could rely on, like, for instance, we need to handle the meals, Robin and Lloyd to handle the logistics, I handle the squash, Lorraine and David dealing with the board and getting those things planned out, talking to sponsors. So it's in our wheelhouse. It's well over 200 man hours of all of us putting our work together. What's pretty brutal about it is usually we have a year to, like, line up our sponsors and stuff like that. But what was really good about it, if you didn't know, the reason why we're taking Casa on so late is because what happened with Hurricane Melissa in Jamaica. That was really a tragedy. And even though Kingston was relatively okay, places like Black River and St. Elizabeth were decimated. And the optics and ethics of routing money to sports when you have persons without a home, it just wasn't a bad look. So even though Casa could have gone on, they were like, no, let's look at the morality of it. Is anybody willing to put their hand up? So we said yes. What's really good is that when we're going to our sponsors and asking for help, with them understanding the situation of what's happening in Jamaica, the Guyanese community has come on board. They want to help us help them. Because a big part of what we're going to do as well is, of course, the tournament is going to have its costs. What we've pledged to do is our surplus is going to go back with Jamaica Squash to Jamaica to help with the Melissa effort. A part of the confidence we're putting up our hand is knowing that we have the facility. I can remember when President Fanali opened this facility, he made a challenge to us to say that we want to bring sports tourism to Guyana, and that was a big part of why he was willing to invest in Guyana Squash so much. So it's a testament to us being good on that promise to say, hey, you've invested in us, let's use this facility to the best that we can. Also, we get a lot of support from our corporate sponsor, ENET. They've always been hand in hand with us for many years now. And when we said that we want to pick up this ball because of what happened with Hurricane Melissa, they were like, this sounds like a great mission, we're all in. And of course, with this facility, building it alone is one thing, but maintenance and making sure that it's being kept properly is another thing. So we've had talks with the Ministry of Culture and Youth and Sport up to yesterday. Up to yesterday, we met with Minister Stephen Jacobs, and we were able to figure out how could we elevate this facility even further. Just making sure that everything is working tip-top shape, so it's a good representation of the quality of facilities that we have here in Guyana now.